Hey, hello, hi everyone. This is CA Rohit Chipper. Today in this video, I'm going to share some updates on economic loss strategy and will try to answer some of the frequently asked questions. Before starting this video, I would strongly recommend you to refer the last two videos I uploaded on the economic law. You can find those two videos on my YouTube channel. First video is economic law strategy. Second video is the economic law case study index. So just refer this video because here I have explained how to study the economic law from scratch, how to attempt the paper, how to use all the material relevant for your economic law exams. So all those things are covered in these two videos. So do refer this video and don't go to exam without watching these two videos. Now in this video, what we are going to cover, I will try to cover all the updates that comes after May 23 attempt. I will try to answer some of your frequently asked questions, how to deal with amendments and all those things. So those things you will get the answers in this video, but the main content and the strategy is covered in the last two videos. So do refer that. Let's start this video. The first question that students have now is how to deal with the amendment. Because the ISA study material available on the website, it is October 21 edition. And after October 21 edition, there are some amendments which came and which are not updated in the study material. So how to deal with those? To deal with those, you have to refer the PDF number 11 available on the Google Drive. Let me show you what is the PDF number 11. So on the Google Drive, where I have shared all the material that you need to carry for your exam, you will find this PDF number 11. I will share this Google Drive link in the description as well, so that you can refer that Google Drive link and take the print of all the material. So these are the 11 PDFs that you need to carry in your exam. The 11th PDF that we are talking is this. So the issue that students are facing is that ICA study material, which is available on ICA website, it is the October 21 edition. And after October 21 edition, there are some amendments. So those amendments, how you need to update, you have to refer this PDF number 11. In this PDF number 11, I have mentioned all the amendments that came after that edition, that like the May 22 amendments, November 22, May 23, and the November 23. So May 22, all amendments are covered in the ICI study mat. Then in November 22, only 4 amendments came, which you can refer in this PDF and update. Then in May 23, there are some significant additions and amendment came, which are also available. And in this November 23 attempt, there are no significant amendments. So there is nothing you have to update for November 23. But you have to update the November 22 plus May 23 amendment. In this PDF, I have given the instruction on how to update the study material. And for example, we can take this example of November 22 amendment. So here you will see the first mentioned by ICA is the Competition Act, the name of the chapter. Then they have also mentioned the page number. So you can go to this page number and you can read this amendment and make the relevant update. So this activity you have to do, you have to go through this amendment file and you have to make the changes. Now this is about the study material, and next thing is the case study digest and the case studies compilation. So how you need to update the case study digest and the case study compilation. So for this, I have already updated both of them on the Google Drive. So recently, on last 2 days, I have updated both of them, and you can also refer the latest PDFs available. And you can, if you haven't taken the print yet, you can take the latest print. If you have already taken the print, what you can do is you can refer this PDF number 10, and you can make the changes in your study case study digest as well as the case study compilation. So let's first start with the case study digest. In case study digest, there is only two changes you need to make. So in this PDF number 10, if you scroll in the end, you will find those two changes. First is the page number 29.7, second is the 41.10. These two changes you need to make in your case study digest, then your case study digest is all good for the November 23 exams. So let's see this amendment. So this is the case study digest, which has the 55 case studies. On the page number 29.7, what change you have to do is you have to cross this existing regulation reference and you have to write the new regulation, that is the foreign exchange overseas investment rule. So this is a small change you need to do. Similarly, on the other page 41.10, you have to make the same change, and once you do these two changes, then your case study digest is all updated for your exam. Next thing we have is the case studies compilation. So case study compilation, also you need to make the changes. Let me show you where you will see the changes for it. So this is the case study compilation, which contains all the case studies from the past year paper, MTPs, ICA student journals, and the sample case study. So all the amendments that should be done, I have recently done on 29th October and 31st October. If you have an older version, what you have to do is you have to come again to the PDF number 10, and on the PDF number 10 you can see the year, amendment name, and the chapter, provisions, and the questions affected. So these are the questions affected due to amendment, and here now I have added this page number reference, this page number 196, 155, 131. What you have to do is you have to open the page 196 of the compilation, and you may have to make the changes. Now for example, this is the case study compilation, and I am on the page number 196 only. So on page 196, what change you have to do is you have to cross this date of issue of notice, and you have to write the new provision. So that's the only change you have to do. There is nothing, no other change than this in this question. And similarly for all the pages you have to do this, and you can refer our latest case study compilation, which is all amended. So these are the some new things you can do. I have updated after May 23 attempt, and this way you can handle the amendments in all three of the material, ICA Study Mat, Case Study Digest, and the Case Study Compilation. Now in ICA Study Mat, currently you have to refer the PDF number 11. But what I will try to do is I will try to make a separate video where I will give you the exact page numbers and the exact change that you have to do. So that would be a little simple, but that will take some time. So first, I would suggest you to go to this PDF number 11 and make the changes yourself. And if I got some time, I will share a separate video where I will help you in doing this activity. Now, this was the first question that students have. Next question the students have is how to answer new question and use the study mat index. So this how to answer new question I have answered in my last video as well, giving you a little brief about it. So what you have to do is if any new question came, you have to use the study mat index. You have to identify the relevant provision in the study material. Once you identify the study material, relevant provision in the study material, you have to copy that provision and write that provision in your answer sheet, and based on that provision you have to answer the remaining question. So that should be your approach. And recently I have taken a master class. In that master class I have discussed how to study the economic law from scratch, and there also we have taken an example of how to answer a new question. You can get the link of that masterclass in the description box, and you can subscribe for that. Next question students have is how to present format of an answer and when a new case study comes. So what should be the format of the answer? So this is the format. You have to first write provision, which contains 50% of the marks. Then you have to write the facts. Then you have to write the analysis, which again contains remaining 25%. And last you have to write the conclusion, which contains the rest of the 25% marks. So this should be your format of the answer if any new question came. Next is whether we need to write reasons in MCQ. So there is no need to write the reasons in MCQ, and you just have to fill the OMR sheet in the exam. And what happens if there are two correct options? So sometimes I say make some mistakes in MCQ. There are two correct options in one MCQ. In that case, you have to circle only one of the option, and if your one of the option is part of that two solutions, then you will get the full marks. Next is if none of the option is correct, then how to deal with the same. If none of the option is correct, then just attempt that MCQ, mark any of the option, and you will get the free marks for that, because that's an ICA mistake, because none of the option is correct. So you just have to attempt that question and you will get the bonus marks for that. Now next is the MTP solution. So if you want me to solve an MTP, I have recently done in the last master class where we have solved two questions from the MTP. One is the repeated question and other was the new question. You can refer that master class, or you can refer my last video where I have solved an older MTP. So that also you can do. Next is lots of students wants to know how many case studies they want to practice and what are the important case studies. So if you practice 10 to 15 case studies, then it is more than sufficient. Just try to practice them using the study material index so that you can get a good grip over the index. And if you need the important case study list, then you can find it here, that these all are the important case study that you can refer. And I will share this PDF as well so that you can note it separately and you can solve it whenever you need. Other is also presentation question that student asks, that can we write answer in points instead of the paragraph, and which one would be more scoring? And other is whether can we draw diagram in answer. So the best answer to this question is that always try to follow the ICA format. If ICA writes answer in paragraph, write in paragraph. If ICA write in point, then also write in point only, because the examiner who is going to check your copy, he will try to match your copy with the suggested answer. and if both are matching, then you will get the full marks. So most of the time I say answers all the questions in paragraph only, so you should also write in the paragraph and try to avoid the other format that you want to do, like drawing a diagram and writing the points, which is the paragraph answer. So you can try to avoid such scenarios and always try to follow the ICI formats. Then what is the highlighted study mat and can we print it? So highlighted study mat is the study material where we have highlighted the important provisions which were asked in the past year papers, MTP, case study digest, and other institute publications. So all those provisions which were asked in any question, we have highlighted them and we have provided that study material to the students. So this highlighted study material is available for the registered students of the masterclass. So if you also need this study material, you can subscribe for our masterclass in the description link. And can we print it? So yes, you can print this study material. It is available on Google Drive and you can easily print this. Then how to search the case study? So this also we have answered in our last video, how to search the case study using the case study index. Next is how to revise on 1.5 day. So to revise on 1.5 day, you just have to complete your study material, start with the small chapters, then move to big chapters, and then try to solve some 5 to 6 case studies. So if you do this on your last 1.5 day, then it is more than sufficient. And in our masterclass, we have discussed in detail. You can also refer that. And do we need to carry both case study digest and compilation? And what is the index for case study digest? So yes, you need to carry both of them, case study digest and the compilation, because both have different set of case studies. So case study digest has different 55 case studies and the compilation has the different case studies, but the index for both of them is single. So in one index, I have covered both the case study digest plus the compilation questions. So you need to carry both of them and there is only one index for both of them. Then there are some extra concepts covered in case study digest but not in module. So you will find some provisions or the concepts that are there in your case study digest, but it is not in the study mat. So what to do with those? So such types of concept you have to refer from your case study digest. And in exam also there is high chance that one question may come which is not is from your study material, because it's an open book exam. So ICI can ask question from anywhere, but generally there is only one such question, or in some exam there is no such question which came out of the study material. So for such question, you can't do anything. You just try to skip that question in your optional question and try to attempt those questions which are from the study material. Next is study material amendments. So this we already covered in the first question, that you have to refer the PDF number 11 to amend the study material. And what are the importance of case law in exam and how much weightage does they cover? Case law generally come in exam of 2 to 6 marks. Okay, and you can try reading the case law from the case law summary and avoid the case law main book, the significant case law book, because it is very complex language, plus it's a very huge book and the weightage is very less. So try to avoid that book and try to read only from the case law summary. Next is how to attempt paper. So this also we have covered in our last video, as well as we have covered in our masterclass. You can refer any of them. And other is, can we do copy paste in exam if case study repeat? So yes, you can copy paste in exam, and you can exactly copy paste, as well as you can write in your own word as well. Because sometimes when you do an exact copy paste, it takes lots of time to complete the paper. What you can do in such scenarios, you can just write the initial few lines of the para as it is, and the middle part and the end part you can cut short or write in your own language, so that you can easily complete the paper on time and it takes less time for you to complete the repeated questions. And is question and case study compilation are updated? So yes, recently on 29th and 31st October, I have updated the questions on the compilation as well as the digest. You can refer that. If you have taken the print before that, then you have to refer the PDF number 10 and 11 to update the answers. And what if you have an old material released by you? If you have an older version, then you have to take the print of additions. So these are the list of additions that has been done. If you have taken the print within a month before the November 23 MTP, then just take print of the November 23 MTP and you are all good. If you already have the November 23 MTP in your compilation, then no need to take any other print. If you have May 23 version of notes, then just take print of additions after that. And similarly for November 22, if you have an older version, take prints of addition. So these are the list of the additional files you need to carry. I will share this link as well in the description box so you can easily refer. So this is all the updates in the economic law. If you still have any question, you can ask in the comment box and I will try to answer that question.